The last time we were together, I shared with you information about an optimistic mindset versus a pessimistic mindset and the drivers behind both of them, specifically as it relates to Dr. Marty Seligman's research out of University of Pennsylvania and our curriculum at the Pacific Institute called Thought Patterns for High Performance. Well, let's unpack some of that information today. Specifically, how to stop that pattern, if you will, that pattern of thinking as it relates to pessimism. Well, first and foremost, that pattern of thinking is just based on beliefs. And your beliefs aren't necessarily accurate or true. Well, how do you verify that your beliefs aren't accurate or true if you're thinking pessimistically about an outcome, for example? Let's use you doing a report at work and you consider that you just missed the mark and you just didn't do well. Well, let's check the facts. Why don't you go and talk to your colleagues or check with your boss or really review what you had done once again in your mind, and factually you might realize that no, it wasn't as bad as you considered. So you always want to be a disputer based on the facts. Check the facts. Argue with yourself in your mind, and it will help you create a pattern interrupt out of that pessimistic thinking. Number two is, after you check the facts, think of alternatives on what might have happened. So, for example, okay, great, I did the report, I did the presentation, it wasn't as good as I expected, but it wasn't the worst I've done, and really I understand why I might have missed the mark. Maybe I didn't study enough. Maybe I didn't research enough. Maybe I didn't check my details enough. Maybe I didn't work with a colleague and collaborate. Maybe I went out the night before and I didn't get enough sleep. So there might be some alternatives for why you don't think you did as well as you should have. So just for a quick review, you need to argue with yourself. You need to do a pattern interrupt. You need to be a disputer of that negative mindset and go and check the facts. And then also, after checking the facts and verifying that, okay, it really wasn't as bad as expected, look at the alternatives and what might have happened, what might have caused it, so you can coach yourself forward so the next time you achieve or you perform at a higher level. Enjoy the journey moving from pessimism back to optimism.